Okay, hello, my name is Sasha, and this is my Let's Play of Valiant Hearts, The Great War. It's quite an old game, isn't it? It's 2014, so it's like 4 years old. So just checking to see, it was like 66% sale on Steam, so I thought, yeah, I'll get that. Only like about £4 something. So let's continue. Okay, so go new game. This game saves automatically at certain points. Do not turn off your system when the following icons are played. Okay, this way thing. Freely inspired by the events unfolding on the Western Front between
August 1st, 1914. After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them.
Several days later, deteriorate something. Det army de mer mobilization orders.
A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more, and took away Emil as well. A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for Samuel. Like so many others, he had no idea what fate had in store for him.
Okay. No. No, I don't want to go. Oh. Can I just... Oh my god. Tab. Facts. War is declared. June 28th, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo. As a result of the chain of diplomatic military alliances in place, the event launched Europe into an armed conflict that, with the involvement of colonies, took on a global dimension. August 1st, Germany declared war on Russia. August 3rd, Germany declared war on France. August 4th, Britain declared war on Germany. August 11th and 12th, France and Britain declared war on Austria-Hungary. Barracks and the regiment. Battalions comprised of the battalion headquarters and 4 companies. Battalions comprised of a battalion headquarters and 4 companies. A total of 1,007 men in all. Companies were composed of 4 platoons, in turn divided into 4 sections, each of 12 men commanded by an NCO. Britain was slow to mobilise on the Western Front, half of its army was overseas with a genuine fear of invasion. Infantry divisions were held in reserve in Britain and not included in the British Expeditionary Force. While conscripts only came into force in 1916, voluntary enlistment was initially overwhelming, with 750 men eager to show their patriotism. Jesus wept. Railways. The outbreak of war, each country was eager to dispatch its army in situ as quickly as possible to gain advantage. Railways were essential for mobilisation and supply. By August 1914, the British realised the importance of the rail in the war effort and dispatched Royal Engineers to the front to build new lines. By 1917, 4,000 enlisted railway soldiers were working for the RE in France and Flanders. Oh my god. Geese love ganders! Everyone else loves Ned Flanders, not me! Okay. The debacle of August 1914. In the early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops retreated en masse and units were outflanked and repelled, taken prisoner or killed. The months of August to September 1914 marked the bloodiest period of the war, with over 880,000 French casualties alone. The French authority described the debacle as an organised retreat. The war to win over public opinion had begun. Oh my god. Items. Items to be found. A helmet, something else, a whistle, bit of paper, a bayonet maybe. Oh my god, that was insane. Did I just keep going? I'm just walking. Okay, I got the helmet. Arbu! Oh my god. Republic of Francois 150 Regiment.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
Oh, okay. That's his daughter.
At the train depot in Paris, trying to reach his regiment at platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that. I missed it already. God damn it. No, just go on it. Do you want some more? No red wine. Oh, he wants white wine? Hmm. Oh, he's happy. Thumbs up. I got a like. New diary noted. Spirituality. I started training at the military camp today. I can't help thinking of Carl, who's probably doing the same in Germany. The declaration of the war has created havoc. I hope Marie and the neighbours manage to finish the harvest in time. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. Oh. The bells over Paris started chiming at 4 PM this afternoon. It was eerie. Somebody in the street told me it was for the troop mobilisation in case Germany declares war. I'll write to father to find out what's going on in Belgium. Feels strange to return to Germany. At least Emile can take care of Marie and Victor. Things should calm down in the months to come. It's all so meaningless. After Carl, it's Daddy's turn to leave. Why did they have to call him up? Wasn't it enough to expel my dear sweet love from these lands? Why do they want to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight, and now they've left me alone with the harvest on the way and Victor to take care of. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a little puzzle. Oh my god. Aha! Got the pen. I think it's a pen. I missed one though. There you go. Why can't I just climb up that one? Well, that was stupid, wasn't it?
Thank you
Oh, it's American, of course. It has to be one. Right.
August 21st, 1914. Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division, led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Go on, guys. Come on, guys. Vive la France! Whoa! Oh, what? What? This is crazy! This is so mental! Oh, what? Jesus. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, they got me. Snake! Snake! Oh, look. Karen.
Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon, from the 150th Infantry Regiment, was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news from him soon. Freddie, originally from America, enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war.
Oh my God.
Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects. A man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life. It was at the Battle of the Marne that Freddie finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Dorf.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Just the other Felix. The French identification tag, created in 1881 in the wake of the French defeat against the Prussians. In 1870 to 1871, the French identification tag indicated a soldier's name and his surname, the year of conscription, his place of birth, and ID number. Dog tags were used to identify corpses on the battlefield in an attempt to overcome the problem of soldiers missing in action and unidentified bodies. Oh my God. I didn't know. Americans in the French Army. Americans in the French Army. 128 Americans enrolled in the French Army from the start of the conflict, mostly in Paris, including the poet Alan Seeger. I don't know who that is. The majority joined the Foreign Legion and took part in the Battle of Marne. Others joined the Air Force, which later became Lafayette Squadron. 24 gave their lives for France, including Alan Seeger. The media attention they received in the United States played a decisive role in their own country's decision to join the war 3 years later. Oh my God, I never even knew that. The Battle of Marne. Drawn up long before the war, von Schlieffen The von Schlieffen plan aimed at swiftly overrunning France via Belgium and northern France. After the August debacle on September 6, French troops turned to face the German troops in a decisive Battle of Marne and prevented the capture of Paris. The battle was the first Franco-British forces managed to halt the German advance and thwart the main German battle plan. The front retreated northwards and stabilised in December, when the trench warfare began in earnest. Holy scheisse. Machine guns. The Great War demonstrated the technical progress of the age, symbolised by the machine gun. World War I devices could now shoot up to 200 bullets before requiring cooling, and were perfectly integrated into infantry attacks. German machine guns' deployment in the front line gave them vast superiority at the start of the conflict. Oh my god, that kid looks just menacing, terrifying. That guy's enjoying himself. Look at this guy. This guy's enjoying himself, he's having fun. This little kid's just future assassin, man. Look how scary that eyes are. Is that a girl or a boy? I don't know. It's demonic. Capture the flag. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit, and once captured became trophies. When overrun, soldiers took their time to hide or bury them before taking prisoner. With the arrival of trench warfare, flags disappeared from the battlefield and only made the appearance at military ceremonies away from the front. Oh. Alright, okay, so don't do it anymore. Okay. What do we do? TNT? Holy shiza. Something about TNT. New diary. Oh my god. Diaries. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease some pain that I feel inside. Oh, he's in such pain. Spent another day walking. We heard cannon fire for the first time today. I don't want to have to kill. I must stop thinking about it and get some sleep. The letter gave me such a fright. Poor daddy, he's been wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's been taken well care of. I've been told prisoners are allowed to receive letters. I shall write to him tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Here we got an item. Gold button from the French uniform. The French Army's horizon blue greatcoat had gold buttons. The buttons, not to mention the existence of red trousers, proved problematic on the battlefield, as they shone in the sun, making the soldiers easy to spot by the enemy. Oh yeah, that's really stupid. He wants to blow up the bridge. He wants to blow up the bridge. We're just running without any weapons. He's got like one grenade. TNT. Oh, I got killed. I got killed. Oh. Blow up the bridge. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it slowly goes all the way up. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh, I got something. HQ map. Soldiers did not have a sat-nav to pick their way through the countryside. The only tools they had were a compass and a HQ map. Orienting duties were the reserve of officers and non-commissioned officers. Okay. Sick. Sick. Smashed. You got smashed, wee man. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh, Jesus, swept. Oh, is that something? What is this? German cartridges. The German 7.92mm Mauser cartridges. The diameter of the German machine gun ammunition was standard, where they used the Maschinengewehr or the heavy Schwerer machine gun Gewehr. So they had the light machine gun and heavy submachine gun, or the heavy machine gun, the SMG. Same diameter was used for the standard German Army issue Kar 98K rifle, and only the C96 pistol used by officers was of smaller caliber, 7.63. Okay. Oh my god, this. Saving. Oh, Jesus! Oh, such a silly sash. Yeah, I've played worms before. I know how this works. I don't get to pick it up. That's right. He's coming. I forget his name, but he's in so much pain. What is his name? Stamp? It looks like a stamp. Or oh, got stabbed. Maybe. You coming? You coming? Hmm. Something you can think of? Got him. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's like a napkin. Embroidery. Household linen was precious and it was often customized with embroidery initials. Contrary to received ideas, embroidery was not an exclusively female pursuit, and many POWs embroidered during captivity. Prisoners of Warrior. Need help? The hint menu is here. No. Oh, take the flag.
Thanks to support from British forces, the German plan failed.
What about my American guy?
Back to the north, and with the arrival of winter, froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels that would become the indelible image of the Great War. Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
Okay, he wants a sausage. Right, okay, so we're back with this guy, so what I'll do is I'll end the video here, and then I'll be back with the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!